All right. We're watching Indonesia is selling $100,000 fish to China's ultra rich. Before I really don't understand people who keep fish personally. So I mean it's like this video is just whatever for me. I just thought I would watch it. I think it looks kind of interesting. $100,000 for a fish is insane to me though. I don't think a fish could ever be worth that much.
$100,000.
So what we can see here is a very, very big fish. Maybe if I can say maybe around 63, 65 centimeters.
Yep.
Overall good looking, very light colors from the front to the back.
I didn't know it yet, but that exact fish that I was staring at was about to be snapped up by a Chinese buyer for just a stupid amount of money. Because in the eyes of these Chinese buyers, this isn't just a fish. These are living dragons. They bring you wealth, power, status. It's just fortune swimming around in a glass box. The rumor around the show was that it sold for more than 100.
So okay, and that's it. I'm not dogging on any religions. I'm not gonna do that. To me, I don't know if I fully understand how a fish sitting in a tank could ever bring any amount of money to me, especially if I'm spending like $100,000 on it. Like honestly, I think if anything's gonna bring you money, it's like more money, right? Or just get a job. I don't know. Maybe that's a fucking stupid thing to say. Not gonna lie. I don't think a giant goldfish is gonna bring any amount of gold to you. Like I don't. That doesn't.
$1,000, and it wasn't alone. 4 more of the top fish were scooped up also, and it basically felt like if you were a top award-winning fish at this Indonesian arowana show, you were gonna be gone within the hour. And I was just standing there thinking, like, how the hell can this be real? That is a ridiculous amount of money. What does it take to grow a $100,000 fish? So today we're going inside the farms of Indonesia's best breeders. We're going to find out exactly how they make millions producing fish that sell for $100,000.
It's only this fish. I thought it was gonna be more fish. I thought it was gonna be like a bunch of different kind of fish. If it's just this fish, I don't understand it. Like this is just a big goldfish. No, is this not just a giant goldfish?
First up, what are we chasing? Here's the standard. A true championship red arowana is a straight up showstopper. First up, the color. You've got this just blood deep crimson that runs all the way to the core of each scale. And you need sheen also, a clean core to rim contrast and a metallic pearling that you can see across the room. Then there's the fins, and length matters here. The hands, as they're called.
It is a very beautiful fish. I won't lie. It is a very nice looking fish. $100,000 fish? $100,000 fish? Probably not. Probably not.
Or pectoral fins should fan out longer than the head itself, wide, elegant, constantly in motion. It should be like the fish is reaching forward with every glide. And the dorsal and anal fins must mirror each other perfectly, stretching long down the body, balanced and seamless. The tail should be broad, round, razor sharp. No frays, no folds, just a clean, commanding shape that completes that silhouette. And after that, you have the head. Preferably nowadays a slight spoon shape. It's this kind of concave slope and it leads into a thick torpedo straight body. No humps, no pitched waist, just smooth flowing muscle. And then 6 perfect scale rows should sit flush like armor plating. Every line needs to be.
That is insanely specific. I don't know. I think all that for a fish is crazy to me. It's just a fish.
Dead straight. No chips, no mismatches, and it's gotta move with purpose. Pectorals spread, never hovering, never hiding in corners. This thing, it needs to look like it owns the tank. Anything less, that's just pond filler. What we're after is podium material.
Rosemont College Griffins have the amazing financial and academic support they need to launch into confident careers or transfer. And we're one of the top transfer schools to San Diego State University. Ready to take the next step toward your future? Explore what's possible at www.rosemont.edu.
All right, so you want to get started with some $100,000 fish. Well, first off, you're going to need a farm and some breeders, the parents to produce the babies that you're hopefully going to be selling for hundreds of thousands of dollars each. And here's the thing, genetics matter. They matter more than pretty much anything else. You're not going to get show quality fish from just some bargain basement bloodlines. No, you're going to have to step it up.
So like this one is like already quite special actually. If you take out from here, yeah, and then you groom it well, maybe this kind of fish, for them to win is already good enough. This one.
See, but look. If you look, I was gonna point, and you can't really point. You see how it's got the black on the top? I don't think that's a perfect fish. Right, and then it doesn't go. It's not crimson all the way through. Look, these scales. Does it have 6? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's got like 5 down. That's not 6. That is not a good fish. He's lying. He's just lying. Look at that eye. He's got a beady eye. This guy's crazy, bro. He's definitely scamming.
This one.
So you just think this fish maybe just needs more grooming?
Yeah, but I would want them to put at the pond so we have a better baby at the future, right?
Got it.
Because right now it's very hard to get a good baby arowana. If you just buy a random fish and the seller maybe say, this is good, but we never know actually, right?
Yeah.
But if like this, when I grow myself, then I believe, oh, I get nothing to worry. I know the parents.
How much would you sell one of these fish for?
I don't want to sell, so I never know the price.
But like, I don't know, roughly.
Roughly, one fish? One
Yeah.
fish, maybe around 10K.
10K.
Yeah.
So that's like, this fish tank is potentially like $100,000.
Yeah.
If you want to have a very good quality of fish, sometimes we have to go very far, to get the baby.
Right.
Like this one is I selected 1 per 1 from the competition.
Ooh.
Per fish is usually around.
That's a nice fish. Look at that one. I wouldn't spend 100,000 on that fish, but I spend maybe like 1,000 on that. That's a nice fish. Bulldozer. Yeah. I think it's a dumb name. That got 4th place? Look at the scales right there. That's why.
This one is I selected 1 per 1 from the competition.
Yep.
Per fish is usually around 10K.
For like a show
The
quality.
cheapest.
Cheapest
is
of
10K,
all.
yeah.
And so you think that at minimum, each of these fish you could potentially have sold for $10,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. buy 100 fish. It's not a cheap farm. Each pond needs at least 20 fish.
The reason is I don't want the pond to be very crowded. So the reason is every time they mate, they will some sort search for the nest. And if we have too much of a couple, then they don't have a place for nesting and mating, So we only put a little brooder here, only 25.
But total, how many brooders do you have?
Around 100.
100 brooders?
100, yeah.
And how big?
Mine is around 60.
And if you're actually serious about producing a champion, 3 ponds really kind of seems to be like entry-level requirement.
So growing itself 6 years, building it is like 4 years. So it will take, adding up, it's like 10 years.
How many fish do you have in here?
They have around 50 fishes here in just this pond.
Wow. So do the napkin math.
But how is that lucrative? It takes 10 years to set up one farm and you're not even guaranteed to have perfect fish? Do they grow really fast? Is that what it is? I don't know. I think I disagree with just owning these fish in general or farming them, I guess. It doesn't make any sense. That's a bad fish. This one, that is not going to win any championships. It is not red at all.
If one of these high quality brood stock fish is around $10,000 and you need 20 fish per pond and 3 ponds minimum, you're already looking at $600,000 in.
Not lucrative. Definitely not lucrative. $600,000 and 10 years. Well, if you're saving for 10 years, you could probably, no, you cannot get that. It depends on your job. This is just not, I just don't think, I don't know. Don't invest into these fish?
Fish, not for the farm, not for the water system, not the food, just for the broodstock, the parents. Your breeders need to be almost champion level themselves. That one step down from the $100,000 fish. And then you're going to have to wait years just to see if these things are going to breed. Either way, you're going to be years in and 6 figures in the hole minimum. And no eggs in sight. So, yeah. Welcome to the world's most expensive waiting game.
Love Roblox? Earn Roblox digital gift cards with Microsoft Rewards.
If you're watching this channel, I know that you probably are too, so I'm super excited to show you this book, today's sponsor. This is the book. Trade you 10% off. Now, it's spawning time. You raise the water level slowly to mimic rainy season and just try and get those natural triggers going. And if you're lucky, a pair or two, they're gonna click. The female lays around 30 eggs, and the male's gonna scoop them up into his mouth, and he's gonna hold them for about 6 to 8 weeks. No food, and hopefully no drama. Just pure dad mode.
So
He puts it in his mouth? If he swallows it, do they die? I think that's a good question. I think if he swallows the eggs, do the babies die? And how much money do you lose if the dad swallows the babies? Probably a lot of money, right? How long do these fish live? More than 6 years, yeah? I don't know.
it's like
That's
head
weird.
popping out, like because all the eggs is there.
Yeah, it's funny. Even I can see it like right away. Hi guys, Mike has jumped in. Essentially, we have this huge net that is like running across the pond. We're just going to push from one side to the other. There's no fish that can really get out of it. We net the whole pond to one side, and then essentially we're just going to check all of the super reds that are in this pond, check them out to see if any of them are carrying. That's the hope anyway. Because I guess it's like, if it is, it's a pretty big payday. First, the arowana must be herded into a corner of the pond so that they can be more easily caught and handled. Yeah, they're cornering here on the sides, and yeah, you can really see just that really nice color already on these guys. Just beautiful fish.
I cannot see
absolutely
them.
wild. Fish can then be scooped up one by one into a net and manually checked to see if their mouth is holding eggs.
See the color and everything. Okay, nice.
Bro, beautiful fish. Woo! Beautiful fish. All right, guys, last fish that we have in this pond. I don't think we got anything.
No, not this. For sure, not this one.
So that's it. Nothing for the super reds. Time to move on to the silvers. Some of the silver arowana are for sure.
That was not super red. Where's it at?
Can then be scooped up one by one into a net.
And everything.
That fish is yellow. That fish is dead ass yellow. That is not a red fish. Why are they called super reds if they're not red? That's kind of dumb. That is the yellowest fish I've ever seen. Okay, I guess.
That's it. Are for sure carrying. And those eggs need to be transferred to an incubator. Hi guys, here's the general gist of it. We have spotted 3 fish that are all carrying.
But cannot be 3 because it's only like 1 day old, and the fish will die.
Yeah. So it's really important that we separate this fish from the rest of them. If we get it mixed up, it means the death of the entire batch. So yeah, the issue, we separated the pond into 2. We ended up with 5 on this side, and it's the one that we want to kind of keep to the side. Trying to work out which one it is again is kind of confusing. Essentially, the mouth is just like a little bit more open. The jaw sort of sits low for all of those eggs and babies that are inside.
So if the mouth is just like a little less open and you grab the wrong ones, your whole batch is dead, and you just lose all your money. That's so bad. That's so bad. There's no way you make a lot of money out. Well, I guess they have so many fish. 20 in each pond. That's 60. The last pond didn't have any eggs though. I don't know. It's confusing me. I don't think this makes any sense. I think it's weird.
And so it's a tedious process, you can imagine.
Something here, right?
The process is largely the same. Catch the fish, check them out for eggs. We think about 8 days old, so it should be Should be fine. Let's hope we didn't get the wrong one.
Alert. This one is harder than it looks.
Hmm.
Okay. And they're very restricting because they're holding the baby inside. They don't want to open the mouth, so we have to wait for an opening and then you have.
Yep.
Oh my god. Those eggs are huge. Yeah. That looks so fucking stupid. So where do the eggs go now? Is the fish in a net? Like, is it like a net like this? Is it like cupping the fish? And so they just pull the net out and then they have all the eggs? I don't know. Okay.
That feeling when you're trying to build your credit. And it's like over and over again.
Whoa. That was crazy. That was not what I was expecting. Like, super quick, just get the timing right. Boom, you just see those eggs empty out.
So many eggs.
That is wild.
See?
Whoa.
And we can see this is very, very young. As you can see. It's only 8 days.
Wow.
So the fish is not like very big.
Oh, might have something here.
Ada itu belum ya?
Here. But other than that,
Ada urat ya?
Ada.
Oh, ada.
Ada.
Ada urat ya, ada.
There is. It's alive already.
Okay.
But very,
one
very
is-
small.
So what will you do with this?
Later we will put in the incubator. But so this one it should be around like 6 days because it have vein already. But we thought it's only like 1 or 2 days, right?
Right. And once the eggs are located, extracted into the bottom of the net, they're transferred to a fish bag and moved to the incubation tank.
Do like this is okay. The incubator we put it like this, and then later we use the pump to make a.
The fish, okay, the fish that were already alive in the eggs, are those gonna die? Or is it the ones that are not alive are gonna die and because they pulled it too early? I think it's the ones that were alive in the thing already are dead now. Because they shouldn't have been alive yet. They were like premature or something like that. Or like you picked up the wrong eggs. Maybe they'll explain that.
A rotation out of the eggs. The reason is that we want to imitate something what's happening inside the mouth of the arowana, because as you know, the arowana is called a bony tongue fish.
The fish are just born inside of the parent. Look at the little fishes. And those are also not red, but I think they probably like earn the scales after. I don't know. That's so weird that they're born inside of the mouth. Nature's crazy, right?
So when they carry the eggs inside of the mouth, they actually circulate it. So we're trying to make the fish circulate in the incubator. And the problem is if we harvest it too young, some of the fish, the hand or the pedal of the fish might bending up. So when that happens, it's very hard to fix.
I saw that. That fish is fucked. They're gonna kill that fish. He was born premature. Look at him. He's got a fin pointing up. That's bad. He's not winning any competitions. Poor guy.
So when that happens, it's very hard to fix. So we're going to take them home, grow them, or maybe sell them. I don't know. Yeah.
All right, let's go. Stage 3, the nursery and culling. Champion breeder Hans from Tres Aquatics was kind enough to kind of walk me through the process here. At this stage, it's all about growing the fish out, seeing what you've actually got. And yeah, we're gonna cull. Don't panic. They're just gonna get sold off to some sucker hobbyist, some poor soul who's just merely content with a fish that looks good. They're never gonna know the true joys of just lighting endless stacks of cash on fire, chasing a perfect fish that probably doesn't exist and that you're definitely never gonna be lucky enough to breed anyway.
This one maybe around 4 months.
Pessimist. I could probably breed a perfect fish. I don't know. I think I could do that. Doesn't seem that hard.
It's 5 months around that time.
By around the 10 centimeter mark, you'll start to get a feel for a batch. And the truth is here, the most entire batches, they're probably just not it. But if you're lucky and you get a good batch, you'll maybe be able to spot 10 to 15 standouts that show a little bit of promise. Give me some examples. How can you tell? They all look the same to me.
So if you're breeding the Erawan, right? That's what they're called, the Erawans. You're just playing the lottery. You just have to get lucky, and then you don't even get that much money. You're just getting okay. $100,000 is a lot of money. I would take. Someone was like, "Here, you want $100,000?" I'd take $100,000. But it seems way too based on luck. This can't be lucrative. It just can't be lucrative. I don't think you get a lot of money from this job. I think this is like a side hustle you do on like every once in a while to see if you get a perfect fish. I think that's it. There's no way people are doing, like, there's no way millions of people do this.
They all look the same to you? Okay.
I mean, more or less.
Okay. Like, you can see this one maybe.
Yeah.
This one, the tail is small, not big. You can see the hand also, or this one lah. This one is, the fish is small. The hand is short. And then the tail also not big enough.
Okay, so find me the best one in this tank.
The best one. I think if good enough, maybe this one lah. This one good enough.
And what's so good about it?
The tail is quite big, but the tail is not so close enough because you can see the tail is bigger than the others.
Yeah.
But still not so good.
At this stage, you're not looking at...
Damn, you just have to be born perfect. Otherwise, you're just a shitty fish. God, it would suck to be an Erawan super red. I think that's what they're called.
color at all.
Yeah, not yet. But you can see the potential already, but still.
Yeah, because some of them have like a bit more of a red tinge than others.
Okay, yeah. Oh, you can see it, yeah?
Yeah,
That's true.
So you would think like maybe that guy has more potential.
Yes, and then the fish that more shinier,
Yep.
it have more potential.
And those ones we're going to hang on to. We watch, feed, and we check on the progress, and we keep trimming down from those fish as they grow. And once they hit about the 25 centimeter mark in the tank, we're going to really be down to maybe 10 real contenders.
Yeah.
So when you are looking for, like, let's say 35 cm, actually this one is 35 cm.
So this kind of fish that is like 35 centimeters, it needs a year or so of grow out, but it has immense potential to be a champion. At this point, they're pretty expensive fish.
It just doesn't look super red. I think the whole point is they're supposed to be red. It's just not a red fish. Well, they grow into the color. Obviously, they grow into the color. But like the tail, look, the tail's like orange. Never mind, that's the same color.
Do you ever sell this kind of fish? How much would you sell something like this for?
Okay, let's say if you want to buck, we can sell it maybe around 4K for all.
4K.
I mean, one piece 4K.
One fish 4K.
Yeah.
And if you were to sell it like in bulk, like someone came to you like, hey, I want this whole tank.
See, but they're not even like guaranteed perfect fish, and you're already spending $4,000 on them. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, I mean that's for the whole
that's the
tank.
whole tank.
But if
Okay.
you want only like for one,
Yeah.
maybe 5-6K.
Got it. And it's time to send them back to the farm to really grow out, because big ponds means more space and faster growth, and this game is about time. So stage 4, the grow out. And this is where the real waiting kicks in. your 8 to 10 best fish head back to the farm and to the big boy ponds. And over the next 3 to 6 years, these fish are going to bulk up to show size. Around 45 centimeters for the medium class, 60 plus if you're gunning for the big leagues. And they're going to eat like kings. We're talking a luxury menu, live feeders, shrimp, and of course, the gold standard, live frogs.
Bro, just a casual eagle, guys, hanging out, you know, as you do.
Why is there an eagle there? What the fuck?
The goal is just a thick, flawless body, perfect muscle tone, and absolutely zero deformations.
How many fish do you have in here?
They have around 50 fishes here in just this pond.
Wow.
No room for mistakes at this stage. And hopefully you do the job right.
Man, it's so beautiful in a pond like this. When you see the fish this size.
Yeah, very relaxing, right?
Hey guys, pretty cool to see it this close and personal. But these fish are like huge. I mean, each of these things, 60, 70 centimeters easily. I've rarely seen arowana this big, and to see an entire pond filled with 50 of them just smashing frogs like that, it's pretty cool to see. And there are a lot of ponds here. This thing is like a brand new setup. You can see that they're just getting started, and this amount of brood stock, it's that's a lot of money of fish. It's a decent amount of outlay. Like, so how long did you start this farm for?
So only for building this, the infrastructure is 4 years.
It must be expensive to start a farm like this, no?
Oh, yeah. Oh, the cost you cannot imagine is getting very expensive.
Only 6 odd years later, it's time for the grooming. You now finally get to see what you've actually got. The grow out ponds get netted and the fish are hauled back to the glass tanks. And for the first time since they were little, you can actually see what you've got. And yeah, it's time for another round of culling. Any fish with deformalities, scratches from the ponds, weak posture, dull color, uneven scale rows, whatever, they don't meet the standard, they get cut out. And you might narrow it down to, let's say, 3 real contenders. Fish with the body, the symmetry, the presence, the rest, that standard that we keep talking about. And you could sell off the rest for a pretty serious chunk of change right now, the ones that you're gonna cull. But those big, top tier breeders are incredibly valuable for a reason, especially if you're planning to stay in the game. You need to keep your brood stock fresh. You want to be topping up your farm with the best bloodlines. So if you're in this for the long haul, you're going to need those bad boys to stick around.
The whole job is a long haul. Like, seriously. I think it's enough of this video. I don't even know what else he could say about these fish.
Go wrong. Some fish don't tan at all. If they've got bad genetics,
I knew it. The yellow ones, there's no way the yellow ones are good fish. They're not red. Yellow is not the same color as red. I don't know. Okay. That's not a bad video. It's pretty long and it's getting a little boring. Well, thank you for watching. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe if you'd like to. That'd be pretty cool, pretty awesome sauce. All right, man. Thank you.